Lieutenant Commander Milisavljevic, the data you have recovered from the Borg assimilator indicates that the Borg have established a foothold in Undine space. The Undine seem to make very little distinction between alien races, so it's quite possible that the Borg presence in their home is causing their aggressive behavior. We cannot afford yet another war, more even so with the Undine. I have conferred with the Starfleet Admiralty, and we have agreed that it would be best in everyone's interest to go to fluidic space and remove the Borg presence from Undine domain. Therefore, we have assembled an expeditionary task force to cross into the fluidic space and do what needs to be done. Since you had a lot of dealings with the Borg and the Undine lately, I want the USS Greenland to be part of that task force. The expedition will be led by USS Voyager, commanded by Admiral Tuvok. He has analyzed the data you received from the assimilator and is confident he can create an artificial singularity. Your orders are to travel to Kuta system and meet up with the task force there. From there you will cross into fluidic space with Voyager, locate the Borg and remove them if possible. One more thing though. Avoid conflict with the Undine at all costs. They will have the advantage, and you'll end up in a fight you can't win. I don't need to tell you what is at stake here, Lieutenant Commander. Good luck and come back to us.
Understood, sir. We will do our best and carry out the mission. Miodrag, out. Miss Potts, take us to the Kuta system. I believe Task Force is already waiting for us there. Maximum warp.
Right away, sir. We will be there within 1 day. Sir, we are approaching the Kuta system.
Take us out of warp, Miss Potts.
Sir, we are being hailed by the USS Voyager. It's Admiral Tuvok.
Patch him through to the main view screen, Tyrell.
Welcome to the Kuta system. I am Admiral Tuvok of the USS Voyager. I will provide tactical assistance on this mission.
Admiral Tuvok, it's an honor and privilege. I have studied all of the Voyager's exploits at the Academy. They're quite fascinating, to say the least. Cut off from the Starfleet on the other side of the galaxy.
Thank you. Your meteoric rise through the ranks is well known to me as well. Sensors indicate the division between normal and fluidic space is thinner here, making crossing much easier. The Undine have used this location in the past. We will use it now. The majority of the fleet will remain here to protect this area. Our team will enter fluidic space, locate, and then survey the Borg presence there. If possible, we will destroy it. When you are ready, Voyager will open the singularity.
Very well, Admiral. You may open the singularity. We are ready. Miodrag out. Miss Potts, wait for the Voyager to open the singularity, then proceed into it after the fleet has entered.
Understood, sir. Course towards the singularity is set. Engaging impulse engines. Now.
We have made a successful transition into fluidic space. Unlike our own, this dimension is filled with an organic fluid. The main indigenous life form is species 8472. Sensors are detecting a Borg signature nearby. Your vessel will take the lead in the investigation. We will follow.
Understood, Admiral. We will take point and find the source of the signal.
Sir, we are being affected by a wave-like current in fluidic space, which is causing our ship to move involuntarily. Fascinating. I wish we had more time to study this phenomenon.
Acknowledge the rel. Brittany, set a course for that Borg energy signature. It could be our first clue in finding the location of the main group of the Borg task force.
Yes, sir. Setting the course towards the energy signature now.
Ship's log, stardate 87314.6. USS Greenland has crossed over into the fluidic space along with the rest of the task force, led by the distinguished Admiral Tuvok in command of the USS Voyager. Strange, even though we study and prepare ourselves for the encounter with the unknown at the Academy, but nothing prepares you for something quite like this. A whole different universe, filled with organic liquid type material, instead of just the vacuum of space that we exist in. Our goal here is to identify the extent of the Borg presence and, if possible, to remove as much as possible of it without upsetting the Undine, a task that leaves much to be desired.
It's some kind of Borg device, sir. I recommend we approach it closer and get a scan of it. Scans indicate that this is an interplexing beacon, sir. The Borg must not be able to transmit their subspace frequencies as easily through the organic fluid that comprises fluidic space. These relays are boosting the signal to allow communication with the collective in normal space. This means we should be able to follow these beacons to the Borg foothold here.
Alright then, on to the next beacon, Miss Potts.
Data acquired, sir. There appear to be a total of 5 interplexing beacons in the sequence. The next one is just ahead.
You know what to do, Miss Potts. Initiate the scan, Tyrell.
Lieutenant Commander, this beacon appears to be picking up a subspace transmission from within this pocket of fluidic space with a Starfleet signature. Recommend we investigate, sir. It could be a ship in distress.
Agreed, Tyrell. Miss Potts, set an intercept course for the source of the signal.
Right away, sir. However, it won't be easy at full impulse, considering the wave-like nature of the fluidic space.
We've been examining the data on the interplexing beacons, and we believe we may have discovered a vulnerability in the Borg subspace carrier wave technology. If it's acceptable to you, I would like the Venture to remain here and run some tests while you investigate the signal. We may not get another opportunity.
By all means, Captain Simmons. We will investigate the signal while the Venture remains here.
This landmass is unique in fluidic space. It is not a planet by Starfleet definitions. If I had to categorize it, I would say it is similar to the coral reefs found in Earth's oceans. The ground itself is a framework for living creatures. Fascinating. We are detecting a number of ships in the area. Starfleet, Klingon Defense Force, Romulan Republic, even Ferengi and Cardassian. Most species from the Alpha and Beta quadrants appear to be represented.
Tyrell, I want you to run a scan of this vessel.
Sir, the alloys correspond to technology found on Iconia, and in recovered Iconian technology. But why would the Iconians make fake ships?
That's what I intend to find out.
Sir, I am detecting some kind of gateway opening and a huge fleet coming through.
On screen, Tyrell.
Those must be more Iconian frauds. Sir, the Undine are destroying them.
Sir, we are picking up an incoming distress call from the USS Venture.
Patch it through, Tyrell.
Captain Simmons to Voyager. The Borg are here. We're taking heavy fire and need immediate assistance.
Miodrag to all transporter rooms. Beam the survivors on board the Greenland.
Looks like Dr. Cooper was in an escape pod, sir. He wants to speak to you from the transporter room.
Patch him through to my chair's terminal, Tyrell.
I never should have come on this mission. I'm a scientist, not an explorer. Take me out of this awful place right now.
Dr. Cooper, come down for a second and talk to me. Tell me what exactly happened down there.
The Borg attacked and we had to abandon ship. We were floating here, waiting, and then Undine. They came out of nowhere, tore through us like tissue paper. We shouldn't have invaded their space. They're so strong. We're weak. Please take me out of here.
Well, what about Captain Simmons? She's not in an escape pod.
I don't know. It all happened so fast. She insisted on being the last one to leave the ship. I don't even know if she made it out alive. Now, can we leave?
I'm sorry, Dr. Cooper, but we have a mission to complete. Miss Potts, take us to the 4th interplexing beacon.
Beacon scanned, sir. Coordinates of final beacon have been downloaded. This beacon is handling a significant amount of traffic, sir.
The last beacon should give us the information we need.
Sir, this is the final beacon. I have the coordinates of the Borg fleet. We're very close.
Transfer over the coordinates to the helm Tyrell. Helm, take us into the target area. Proceed with caution.
The Borg presence is much larger than we anticipated. Nevertheless, our orders are to remove as much of it as possible. Voyager will follow your lead.
Understood, Admiral. Tyrell, put a ship and fleet-wide broadcast. This is Lieutenant Commander Miodrag Milisavljevic of the USS Greenland speaking. I am taking command of the fleet. I know some of you might be scared. I'm not going to lie to you. I am as well. Each and every single one of us have chosen Starfleet way of life, and make no mistake, Starfleet way of life has chosen each and every one of you. It has chosen you all for your skills as tacticians, engineers, scientists and doctors. Today is not the day we die at the hands of the Borg or the Undine. Today is the day we continue to march on. Today is the day we continue to seek out new life and new civilizations. Miodrag, out. Red alert! All hands to the battle stations! Coles, charge up all phaser banks and load up forward and aft torpedo tubes.
Tactical is 100% ready, sir. We will get them. That I can promise you.
Helm, better be ready for some fancy flying, Brittany. We will need your piloting skills.
Ready as I'll ever be, sir.
Then take us in. Let's get this show on the road.
That was rather beautiful speech, Miodrag. I am sure Captain Taggart would have been very proud of you if he was here today. We've all come a long way since our days at the Academy.
Is that a Borg Unimatrix? It's enormous!
I admit that it is an impressive structure.
Give them full salvo, Coles.
Oh man, the Borg are sure hammering us, sir. Both assimilators are destroyed, sir.
Miodrag, sensors are detecting Undine fleets converging on this location. We cannot fight them and the Borg.
The diamond is jamming our deflector arrays. We must destroy it before we can retreat.
Miodrag to the fleet. Target the diamond and obliterate it out of the fluidic space so that we can open the singularity rift. Bring us about, Miss Potts. Fire at will, Colas. Don't spare those torpedoes. Fire the cascading torpedo, now!
It's a direct hit, sir, but the torpedo had no discernible effect on the diamond.
Brace yourself for the impact! Keep firing, Colas. We gotta destroy this diamond if any of us are going to return home.
Miodrag, we've got reports of multiple casualties as well as multiple deck breaches. We won't survive another hit like that one.
Warning. Warp core containment failure in 5 minutes.
Zarva to the bridge. That last shot from the diamond have hit us pretty badly. Core breach is in progress, sir. Everybody, evacuate the engineering, quickly.
All hands, this is your commanding officer speaking. Evacuate the ship. I repeat, evacuate the ship. This is not a drill. Please proceed to your designated or your nearest escape pods and shuttles.
Warning. Warp core containment failure in 4 minutes.
Guys, proceed to the escape pods. I will stay to activate the autopilot to ram down the throat of that diamond so our fleet can escape. Don't worry, I will be right behind you guys.
No, we are staying right here with you, Miodrag. We are not leaving you behind. We are not leaving you alone.
Computer! Can't believe I'm about to say this. How Captain Taggart would have understood. Set a collision course with that Borg diamond in 3 minutes.
Please authorize your order.
Lieutenant Commander Miodrag, Commanding Officer of the USS Greenland. Starfleet Authorization Code. Mike 82 Gamma Alpha. Enable.
Authorization code accepted. Collision course has been set in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. There won't be any further alarms.
Alright, let's go, let's go! Come on guys, we are the only ones left.
Helm, bring us closer to the escape pods. Lieutenant, beam aboard the survivors.
Thank you for your rescue, Admiral. Your arrival is very timely.
Welcome aboard, Lieutenant Commander. Have the doctor check you and your crew up. Helm, open up the singularity and take us home. We need to report to Starfleet Command immediately. We thought that the Undine were responding to a Borg incursion into their space, but it now appears that the Iconians, or some entity posing as them, has created false Alpha and Beta Quadrant ships and sent them into fluidic space. Clearly, the Undine attacked us because they thought we attacked them first.
I see you're starting with the bad news first, Admiral.
There is some good news. The spread of the Borg nanovirus has halted, and thanks to the Doctor's research, we should be able to prevent future planets from being assimilated in this manner. The Borg will adapt in time, but we have also stopped them from transmitting the technique for Undine assimilation to the collective. It is possible they could learn how to do so again. We will need to remain vigilant. The Borg in fluidic space were forced to retreat, and logic suggests it will be quite some time before they trouble the Undine again. The end of the Borg attacks in their home might stop the Undine advance into our space. But if the Iconians continue to trick Species 8472 with false incursions, they could decide to invade ours in retaliation.
That sounds very dangerous, sir. So what happens now?
Voyager will take your crew, Dr. Cooper and the other survivors, back to Earth. I suggest that we all confer with our fleet commanders to determine the next course of action. We have not seen the last of the Undine.
Understood, sir. I will visit Admiral Quinn upon our arrival on Earth for further orders. Thank you again, sir, for saving the lives of my crew and me. Thank you, that is all.
So, here we are, guys. After all our adventures, this is possibly where it ends for our little team together.
Oh, don't be like that, Colas. You never know what might happen.
Mia Drag, have you spoken with Admiral Quinn about our new orders?
Yes, I have, Elisa. For the time being, Admiral Quinn said they don't know where they will ship us off to, so they decided to give us 3 months of some off time to the entire crew of the USS Greenland.
USS Greenland. I am going to miss that ship, guys. That's where we started our hopefully bright careers in Starfleet.
Yeah, I am going to miss that ship too. Even though it wasn't state-of-the-art ship, but it was ours.
Fascination with material objects, including starships, will be something I will never understand. But it does carry a certain weight, our companionship that we shared together.
I want to make a toast, guys. To the USS Greenland. May she rest in peace. And to her amazing crew. Long may we fly through the stars.
Here.
So, you guys have any plans where to go on your holiday leave?
I will go back to Soria and visit my extended family.
I will go to the Pijam Monastery for some much-needed time for meditation and self-reflection.
Mia Drag and I have planned some finally time together. A bit of getaway time on Rasa.
Yeah, can't wait. It was long overdue. What about you, Zarva?
Well, I didn't have time to tell you this guys before, but a request for transfer came for me. From Daystrom Institute nonetheless. I wanted to wait for the right time to tell you guys, but with the Borg and Undine situation I didn't have the time.
Well, we're all happy for you, Zarva. Good luck out there. They are getting a mighty fine engineer and an officer. One more toast for all of you guys. I hope to see you all out there again sometime soon.
Here.
Person log, stardate 87349.1.
Come on, Mia Drag. Let's have some fun finally together. We've been waiting for this vacation for so long. Work won't escape anywhere.
Hey, you silly boo. I will come join you in a second. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. It's been hectic the last 1.5 months, to say the least. We had one too many run-ins with the Borg, and now the Greenland has been destroyed. Awaiting for further orders from the Starfleet Admiralty, at least I have found some time to spend with the person I care the most here on the beautiful paradise called Risa.
There he is, finally. I started to think you wouldn't come out at all.
You know me, Elisa. I like to make grand entrances. At least now we have this side of island here in resort all to ourselves. Let's enjoy it while we can. God knows when we will be able to enjoy it together again.
I wouldn't miss it for the universe, Mia Drag. There's no place I would rather be but beside you only.